Alright, so in today's video, I'm going to be talking about society. I'm probably going to title this video, Why Do You Care What Society Thinks? And basically, I just wanted to say, like, why do you watching this right now, for anybody that has anxiety, depression, just has all these fears. I'm not saying you can't fear or have, emotions. I'm just saying, why do you classify yourself as being anxious all the time, having anxiety, being depressed? Why are you allowing these words society made up to literally define you? Like, that's my question. Like, people don't seem to realize that when they say these words and say this about themselves, they're literally just continuing to fall into a trap that this world does not want you to wake up from all the labels and just overall, to sum it all up, the bullshit. I mean, it's like society is never correct. That's what people have to realize. So for you watching this right now, you may care what people think. You may care what the general public thinks. You may care what the collective thinks. And that's okay. I'm just here to mainly make this video for you, because people that are actually awakened, if you want to say that, woke, whatever you want to say, they already most likely know this stuff unless they're in the early stages of their awakening. But as I've gone on this awakening, I've literally just cared, less and less about certain situations, and kind of feel some type of way. Like, those situations happen to me now. I'm just I just flow. Like, I don't care. Like, I just feel like little petty situations, or awkward, quote unquote awkward situations that happen are just like nothing to me now. And it's funny because, it's like with social anxiety, because I used to be before this awakening, about 10 months ago, I didn't like going to school because I didn't like being around people. This year, I really don't care. This year, I don't care, and I didn't have it, super bad when I did have it, but it was just, annoying. I didn't want to be around anybody. I didn't like to talk to anybody. Now, I just got that don't care attitude because, I know who I am, thanks to the Most High. And I just want to tell you guys, if you have social anxiety, or you're depressed, or whatever the case may be, you have fears, first of all, you got to realize depression is coming from the past. There's nothing you can do to change it. You literally have to focus on the present and just work to better yourself. That's pretty much summed up what I'm going to tell you. Work to better yourself and move on. Second, with anxiety, social anxiety, whatever you want to say, just anxiety overall, that is because you are nervous. You're extremely nervous about future events or future possibilities, with certain situations that might happen. And here's the thing, what I'm going to tell you guys, and tell me I'm wrong. For anybody that has ever had quote-unquote anxiety, I've never really said this, but you could say I did back in the day. Obviously now I'm not labeling it as that, because labels don't exist. I mean, it's just in this world. And anyways, so you guys can't tell me that you've been anxious about something in the past, about a certain situation. How is this going to go? How am I going to do this, that? And then it ended up being better. It ended up working out fine. And you kind of felt silly because you were getting all nervous. You were getting all worried for no reason. Because the situation ended up being fine. Or it wasn't as bad as you thought it was going to be. So it's just like that. You got to take that and allow that to teach you something. You have to recognize it for what, you have to recognize things like that for what it is. And nothing is truly that bad, and don't let anybody influence you that things are that bad. I used to be one of those people, everything's bad, everything's, just a negative person. And I completely changed that. And that's all thanks to the Most High. I always say, without the Most High, we wouldn't even have, we wouldn't have anything, we wouldn't have the opportunities to be better beings. So I just wanted to say, I know I'm going on a tangent, but I feel like it's important. It's important to say. So, basically, if you care what society thinks and you're watching this video, there is no need. One, because when is society right? Let's just, I know if there's some, people that are actually awakened in here watching this video, they're gonna understand, they're gonna get this, they're gonna understand this, and that is, when is society ever right? Society, these basic people, the general population will say one thing, but if you understand, if you've awakened, you understand that what they say is really backwards, completely the opposite from what the truth is. And it's and it's just crazy because we've been conditioned all our lives to think that whatever the majority says goes, and that is not true. Because what you guys have to realize, especially for you guys watching this that have problems with yourself, you're conflicted, you think, all these people are telling me this, well, maybe I am this and I should listen. No, listen to yourself, connect. Just take some time with yourself. Don't care about anybody else, because here's the thing, is anybody else you? And I know that sounds cliche, but is anybody you? Is anybody you? No. They don't know your exact situations that you've been through. They don't know truly a lick about you. So it's you just gotta literally move on and be the best you can be. And not worry about anybody. Because going back to what I was saying, when is society right? They're never right. Society is a bunch of trend-following, clout-chasing, ignorant people. It's a whole clout-chasing, ignorant, fake mass of people. That's society. That is society. Do you want to... So if you listen to these people, you're going to be brainwashed to be fake, a clout chaser, be on Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, and just trying to be like all these other basics out here. And I'm not trying to bash anybody, but at this point, it is what it is. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm not trying to be negative, but we got to realize stuff for what it is. We are a trend following, clout chasing, just overall fake world as a whole world. And I say society, just because it's the masses, the mass people, the mass population, the majority population of people are just followers. They're not, they're not leaders. And, I'm not saying everybody should be a leader. It's because it's not destined for the majority. It's not. But people need to realize who they are. People are brainwashed. They don't even know who they are, because there's people in my school that I hear talk about this all the time, how they basically are just living their life and they're fine 1 minute, and then the next minute at night they'll be like in their bed listening to sad music and crying. Why that is because they don't truly know theirself. They feel this disconnect. They don't feel content. They're not truly happy because they're so brainwashed and don't understand that they themselves are fake by the whole world, the society we live in, with social media and just overall being a mainstream following, trend-setting, clout-chasing society, world, whatever you want to say. They don't, and they have therapists. I've literally heard so many people, kids. These kids are these people are kids, teens, from ages 14 to 18 having therapists at that age. What have we come to? That's what people have to realize. Humanity is evolving backwards. And this year has helped kind of spring some people forward, bring some more people forward, and have shown people their true selves, and basically woke a bunch of people up. This year is the Great Awakening. Yes, I do believe that. And honestly, I'm going to be honest with you guys, it feels like we're at a standstill or something. Like, I feel like I can feel the world, like the world's collective energy, if that makes sense. Like, just the whole collective. Like, I feel like we're just at, like, a weird standstill right now. Like, comment if you guys feel this. Anybody that's, like, kind of aware and into this type of stuff and spiritual, if you want to say that. Which really, we're not even spiritual in the first place. This should just be normal, but we've been so dumbed down, but that this isn't being spiritual isn't our normal anymore. But in ancient times, it was, because we were out in nature 24/7. But I can talk about that another time. I know I've kind of gone on like tangents this whole time and just talked about a lot. But yeah, I just wanted to say there's literally no need to worry about anybody, because people are brainwashed. The masses are brainwashed. The mass, the collective, the world, just society in general is brainwashed. Whatever term you want to say, the whole world population is brainwashed except for a small percentage of people. And you cannot put your trust in the people, only yourself and the Most High. I'm not saying you should just follow, like, just because I'm saying trust in the Most High, don't, trust in, what I'm saying, like, it sounds bad, but, like, don't, just because somebody follow something, don't follow that, even if it's a good thing. Like, you know, do your research and experiment and see what resonates with you. Anyways, so how I believe in the Most High, right? I can't just tell you to believe in the Most High and you believe in the Most High, God, right? You have to experience that for yourself. You have to. I would highly recommend highly recommend getting close to the Most High, the conscious universe, whatever you want to say. All those terms, same idea, same thing. You know, I know it's not destined for everybody. So I'm just going to tell you guys that the Most High is real, the conscious universe is real. There is a divine plan, everything is predestined. I truly believe this, but like I said, everything on this channel, you take and see if it resonates with you. If it doesn't, that's perfectly fine. You know, I mean, we're all the collective, we're all unique, so you know, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. And excuse me, I should have said we all make up the collective. We're all a piece to the puzzle. Therefore, we're all perfectly imperfect. Basically, don't let anybody throw you off your path. Sorry about that, guys. My camera cut out because I didn't have enough storage to keep recording. So I just wanted to say, stay on y'all's path. You know, just constantly try to better yourself, evolve, and stay true to yourself. Thanks for watching the video, and I'm out. Peace.